Righty boysies, how yous doing? How yous doing this fine day? We are coming to you live from a dusty old Manor Home video store. That's right boys, we're digging back into X-Men Legends. How yous doing today? Let me just get everything sorted, like sound-wise and stuff. There we are. How yous doing? So last time on X-Men Legends, we rescued a mutant called Alison Crestmire, who goes on to be, or Crestmere, I can't quite remember. She goes on to become Magma. We investigated the Heart facility, which was under siege by the Brotherhood. We ran into Mystique, Toad, Blob, and Avalanche, I think, and Pyro. Pyro, so how could we forget? We bartered Pyro. And we bartered Toad as well. But now I've been hearing rumblings about something called Sentinels maybe coming back. Which, that sounds good. That sounds great. Oh, the emulator was having a wee bit of a rough time there. I mean the completely legitimate GameCube. Oh, it's really having a really rough time. Especially with cinematics. Wonder what's going on here. My completely legitimate GameCube is struggling with that. So last time we were kind of in the hub world, the kind of in-between segments where it was Alison just sort of chilling at the X-Mansion. And they can actually access 2 side quests here, which we're gonna give them a try. But first of all, we're gonna give ourselves a wee. I kind of suppose that she joins the X-Men when her name's put down as Magma. Give us some focus, give us some health, because she's like a running radius that adds fire to melee attacks. Yep. Yeah, looks good. So Alison here becomes like there's a lot of X-Men that are just used like. We'll go to ground floor. That use like energy blasts. Like she spits fire out. In the sequel, you get like not like there's a lot of interesting X-Men in this one, but in the sequel especially, there's a lot of random, like not random, but like interesting X-Men you can play as. Like you can play as Toad and shit like that in the sequel, which I know who's joining our teams at all. Hi Megan. I'm here to go do emails. No problem.
May I be of service?
Can you tell me about the Sentinels?
Could you tell me about the Sentinels?
Sentinels are pure evil in mechanized form. For a time, the government funded a program that built those mutant-killing machines.
How do Sentinels work?
They are programmed to scan for mutant DNA and then kill any and all mutants. Their shielding and weapons were built to withstand all but the most powerful attacks. I have battled them before, but God protect me should I ever have to again.
Well, they're about detaining them instead of killing them, but oh well.
This is terrible. I remember one battle in particular. The X-Men were summoned to New York to help a friend in trouble.
You've mentioned God several times. Seems kind of odd that you look like you do. You can't ask him that. I know he looks like a devil, but okay, we'll ask him that.
You've mentioned God several times. It seems kind of odd that you look like you do, and yet you're religious.
Can't just say that.
Yeah, I have heard that many times. But my belief in God is my greatest strength. For you see, muscle may be able to move mountains, but faith can lift an entire civilization.
That's one thing. Nightcrawler is really cool like that. I really like.
Auf Wiedersehen, Alison.
Would you like to play Sentinel Flashback? Yes, I would. That's what I find really interesting about him. Really, like, he has this conflicted sort of, not conflicted, but he's got such strong faith and stuff, and it's really cool. I just love Nightcrawler. Here we go. We're in New York City, New York. There's the big, beautiful boys themselves, the Sentinels, who are overpowered as fuck in all the marvelous Capcom games.
He said he'd be here.
Wolverine.
Oh shit! I skipped.
How can you live being so suspicious of everything and everyone?
The only reason I'm still living is because I am so suspicious.
I love these old costumes.
Mutant DNA identified. Activate primary objective. Destroy mutant subjects.
Look out! It's a trap!
Like, I know these movies came out in the time where, you know, it wasn't quite as, like, everyone was wearing black leather. But I can't wish we just went full, you know what, fuck it, give Wolverine the kill, give him the, you know, the whole look. Because I think it would have worked. Oh. 2 seconds, just need to... Forgot about that. There we go. So I had Steam open, so I've still got this weird thing where Steam, if I'm not playing a Steam game, the controls still kind of... Oh, chance and will rescue friends from death as they die within range, once per minute. Doesn't occur... Oh! Get that with that sucker punch. Becomes nearly invisible. Teleport distance, any head behind them and strike. Oh, do that. Nothing personnel, kid. Acrobatic moves and critical strike. There we go. And agility strike, I guess. Was that basic weakness analyzer? No, not strike. Agility. And I've not got anything for you there, Nightcrawler. Oh, not agility. The mayor. Still, it's still stuck in my head. All I can hear is just because Frozen. All we've been saying the last couple of days is we've been quoting Bob's Burgers at each other, me and Megan. And we will. What's that? Sonic Straight Ads mental. Yeah, we'll do that. Add another one to that. Give you a focus one instead of agility. Right, and everyone seems to be upgraded. So in these ones, you need to be very careful because see if you lose people, you can't bring them back mid-mission. So give me that. Mental resistant.
Yeah.
It's mental resistant. Yeah, Wolverine can just cut through these.
I feel invincible!
Oh, again. So I like the Sentinels. I think the Sentinels are one of X-Men's best villains. And if you're doing a movie, the Sentinels are probably, like, if I was doing it personally, not that I'm saying I could do better than whatever fucking Marvel's got to do, but I would do Brotherhood and the Sentinels, because then the Sentinels kind of justifies the Brotherhood's more extremist stance by going like, well, they're being violent and attacking us, so we need to retaliate. But in a world, if they do bring X-Men to the MCU, I don't see a world where we've had things like the Avengers being popular, where we've had things like Spider-Man stuff, where you're celebrating Ant-Man as this hero. Like, I've not seen the new movie, but in the trailer, they're making Ant-Man out to be the best big hero. You can't have that and something like the Sentinel program existing unless you do something serious, like, I don't know. But then, it's a hard one. Like, unless you do something like, what they do at Civil War, where maybe someone's mutant powers activate and they kill a lot of people. Just save the game there, just so because we upgrade and stuff like that. Like, I've been trying to read the recent, is it Krakoa era X-Men, which basically they're living in a, I think is it in Manhattan, where Krakoa is like basically part, and it's this mutant group, this mutant nation that's there, and everyone's on the same side basically. Yeah, it's good. I'm not super into it. I went back and read some early 2000s stuff, and that was kind of rough. Stuff like the Zorn storyline, and like outside of, I'm trying to think what's the 8th Avenue, Phoenix 70s. I love that look. Always loved the classic Phoenix look. But I got a bunch of Marvel, I think it's Marvel Masterworks, and it is just the early Claremont run, and see everything from the Phoenix Saga to the Proteus storyline to the Hellfire Club. Oh, genuinely fucking some of the best comics I've ever read in my life. Except where, because Wolverine can just delete these, I'll just do that.
Oh yeah.
Right, where are we off to? And the police are just fine with us. I can't remember if this part of the story on the Sentinels working on behalf of the government or if they went rogue. I can't remember. It's been because it's happened both times. Then we've had like in I'm trying to remember what run it is. It's not. Is it Wolverine the X-Men and then it happens in like Avengers Academy and Avengers Arena. There's a kid who actually is a mutant who has control. No, is he in Avengers Academy or is he in the X-Men where he's they've got their own Sentinel that they control? Because there's a really good comic which is the kids from the Jean Grey school with Harlan team up and take on the Avengers Academy in a volleyball game. Is it volleyball? I can't remember. That's a really good sort of, because they have this big dramatic storyline in Avengers Academy that's like this big fucking end of the world plot, or as end of the world as you can get in Avengers Academy, which is relatively small scale. And then they have this arc where it's just right, kids. It's a volleyball tournament, and these kids are all going to team up and do that, and then like it's just the kids from Mutant School meeting the Avengers trainees, and it's just a great wee story. Go read Avengers Academy if you've not. Avengers Academy is fucking amazing. Shame that Marvel does what it always does and introduces like, oh, these are the new characters, these are the next generation, and then never brings them back up again. Or like they're like some characters are allowed to age, so like I was thinking about this a wee while ago. I was like, so the Young Avengers have been in around for about nearly 20 years. 05 was their first book, and Young Avengers, that initial run is my favourite comic book ever. But Spider-Man's grown up, so Spider-Man's now, like, Peter Parker's now probably 30s, mid-30s. But people like Cassie Lang, people like, Billy Kaplan, all sort of people like Wiccan and Hulkling and all that, they're still roughly the same age. And then the Runaways are basically the same age, and they came out in like, they predate the Young Avengers by a good few years, I think. But anyway, I feel like there's like, right. Oh, don't say that, Jean. Like, it's a joke how many times Jean Grey gets killed off in the comics. I think there's a video, I think it's on NerdSynced, and they count in the comics how many times Jean Grey has died. And that's outdated, because that video's probably a couple years old now. And since then, she has returned at least once, I remember. Yeah, because they made a big deal of the return of Jean Grey in the comics, which I haven't read yet. I'm catching up on a lot of stories. Right now, I'm reading Jonathan Hickman's X-Men run. No, X-Men. Is it Jonathan Hickman? No, it's not Hickman. It's the Avengers run recently that had like She-Hulk and stuff like that in the run, and it talked a lot about like Avengers, like prehistoric Avengers and shit. Very good. Right, 4 out of 5 Sentinels, just this last one. I think the police are shooting it as well, so I think the police are on our side. And I love this big goofy, the pink and purple design of the Sentinels. Absolutely love it. I remember I had a really cool figure as a kid. It was like a big Sentinel, and you could like pop its arm off. I had a button at its back, you press the button, its chest would pop off. And it came with a little Wolverine figure. It was quite a bit smaller, so it'd be like, oh, Wolverine's cutting up. Oh, it was so cool. I remember I always used to. So they have a danger room versus mode. I used to always play as a Sentinel because Sentinels overpowered as fuck. Very easy to dodge if you if you just basically stick to their legs. I wish they had this design in the movies. Like, I like what they done with them in Days of Future Past, but it did just look like big metal hunks of metal, you know. The future ones, fair enough. You can make them look like fucking, the T-1000. But I just love the big goofy purple and pink designs. Like I guess you need to touch the designs up a little bit, but like that's one thing I'm kind of looking forward to. They kind of done it a little bit with. I remember they done it with. So First Class had the yellow and blue suits that was like classic X-Men, like first ever run of X-Men looks, and then in Apocalypse, they showed them off, and it was, admittedly, that's one thing I will give Apocalypse. Some of the characters looked a bit more colourful and did look a lot like, for example, how it played Storm looked absolutely perfect. Like in my mind, you just look around like absolutely Storm straight from the comic books. That was, you know. Like Wolverine does more damage. I hate this to be the Wolverine show, but yeah, oh shit. Well, Wolverine's down. Shit. Yeah, this is going badly. I don't think Jean Grey does much against him. Oh, no, if I just run away and keep... Shit, lock on missiles.
I need help right now.
You know, I'm just gonna try and get some health, which would be lovely right now. Come on. Damn it. Health, health, health. God, we are absolutely useless Wolverine. It's like every fucking X-Men writer from the last 20 years is doing this, or the guy who written all the movies. Because as much as I like the X-Men movies, they are very Wolverine heavy. Well. This went tits up quickly.
I will comply.
We've defeated 5 out of 8 Sentinels and we've only got 2 X-Men up. Yes, man, here we go. Did I mention that this game can be fucking solid, boys? Oh, I'm going to teleport behind them. Shit. Don't do it. There we go. We got wiped. That's okay, because we can load game and that'll bring us right back to where we were. Right, now just stick to Wolverine and don't let him get overwhelmed. I might trade Wolverine out for... Actually, I probably should have upgraded leadership, because leadership boosts your health and your XP that you get. So I was looking up, and supposedly the easiest way to beat this game is, well, instantly got hit with him. Right, instantly nearly lost Wolverine there, so not a good start. And there's 4 right, this is when it can get dangerous. It's just Cyclops. That's another one down. Right, what, we'll just back off. Anyone hurt? Just Cyclops, that's okay. Nothing of value was lost if Cyclops gets hurt. Actually, I thought Cyclops is really good in the game. Just not a fan of his character. Actually, I lie. I'm not a fan of his character pre-Schism. I like his character now.
X-Men, I need your help.
I just wasted a healing thing on Wolverine. Right. So I think that's all the Sentinels spawned in that are going to spawn in. Let's try and get one by themselves. Go and do your thing.
Combo! Combo!
Wait, one more. God, we're fucking battered and bruised, and oh, I don't even have enough to bring anyone back if they die. Shit. I know it's asking a lot, but nobody die. Wait, there's another one.
There's no stopping me.
Oh, it's okay. That was the end of the mission. We just had to kill 8 of them. Okay.
Guten Tag, Fräulein Crestmeer.
Bye, Nightcrawler.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Review comics. What's the Cyclops comic? Return of the King Part 4 of 7. Ah. Oh, Return of the King's not that story. Return of the King's not... So I thought Return of the King was a story that is Wolverine teaming up with Daredevil and Spider-Man. It's not. It's actually the one I believe where Magneto comes back. Right, so we have been done in, battered, bruised. We have nae healing stuff. Luckily, eventually down the line we can buy healing stuff from one of the Morlock leaders, but X-Men Bios can know everything. Right, so we're finished. What? So even if we balls it up and instantly die in the next tons of missions, we've... Why are you lying on the floor? Like, you're just... Okay. Someone's sitting watching telly. That's when you can watch cinematics. Like, I really like the idea of the hub world being the X-Mansion. It's this really cool sort of... I just want a game where, or like... I know I said I wanted like just give me a game where you play as a student going into... Like, they tried to do that with X-Men Destiny. But X-Men Destiny was a bit of a wet fart of a game. Because X-Men Destiny, I'll play it on the channel eventually. But it's got problems, we'll put it that way. Who was I looking to talk to? So there's one more side mission here that you can do. I can't remember how you get to it. No one to talk to here. Anyone over here to talk to? Nope, wrong way, Nightcrawler. Right, maybe I'm making up that I can do that mission here. Right, I'll head downstairs to the... Let's go to the sub-basement. We can always come back and do that side mission later on. Actually, I'll save the game because I've not saved since. And there we are. Right. Where are we going? What's in here? Is this the... That's where we start the mission. Where's the last day? I'm not sure. Working probably. Who was it?
Who was that woman who tried to kidnap me in New York City?
Her name is Raven Darkholm, but she currently calls herself Mystique.
The waifu.
She's a very talented shapeshifter and can assume the form of anyone she sees. For all I know, right now you could be Mystique in disguise. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure you're you.
Is she in charge of the Brotherhood?
Oh, no.
She's really more of a second in command. But for the past few years, yeah, she's been in control.
So I'm always confused about the idea of Mystique's powers. Like, is she like the T-1000 could turn into like, I don't know, like a sheet of paper on the ground, or can she turn to animals, or does she need to be human shape and size? Like, can she change heights? Can she change into adult? Oh god.
Why did Mystique come after me?
Professor Xavier is convinced that Mystique and the Brotherhood are up to no good.
You don't say.
The problem is, all we can do is wait until the Brotherhood tips their hand.
But what use could I be to them?
We don't know. But you must have been a very important piece of the plan for Mystique to attempt to kidnap you in broad daylight.
I thought it would just be to indoctrinate them into the...
Thanks for the info, Cyclops.
Anytime, Alison.
Why do people fancy Cyclops? He's like... plain toast. It's not even like... It's not buttered and it's not been in the toaster that long. Cyclops is an incel. Oh, he is. Big incel energy. Big Tory energy. How you doing, Jonathan? How's your day going? Who's your favourite X-Man? Oh look, it's Megan. I mean, Professor X.
Alison. I was hoping to see you today.
Hi, Professor Xavier.
How are you?
I'm not sure. Being able to generate lava kind of freaks me out.
That's understandable.
Mixed so far. Work's busy. How's yours? It's alright. I'm off work today. I hurt my knee in training, so I've not been doing much. I've just been sort of farting about the house. Gotta go out for dinner though later on, and tomorrow I'm away to see Cocaine Bear. So today's all going good. Well, should be, you know. What you got streaming? What you got planned for the week, Jonathan? You've been farting alright. Okay, my stomach's... I've got a wee upset tummy today. That's why let you know that I've decided I'd like to... Oh, I forget this voice acting.
I wanted to
Sometimes.
let you know that I've decided. I'd like to become a student at your school.
That's excellent news, Alison. You've made a very wise choice.
Thank you, sir. The Institute does seem to be the best place for me. At least for now.
Now that you're a student, I'd like very much to test your mutant abilities.
Oh. Going back to Quiet Man 2 with Jimmy Southland and starting Arceus again. Oh, nice. I've always wanted to play Arceus, but because Pokemon games and Switch games in general don't really go down in price that much, I've not picked it up yet. So I'll be watching, like, really curious. And I've heard the permadeath thing. It's gonna be very awkward with Arceus. I think Quiet Man 2. What the fuck does he mean? It's yeah. Oh, what did they mean? Sorry, Jonathan. Yeah, Silent Hill 2. Good game. Good game.
Test my ability.
Hot take. Critically acclaimed game is good.
The danger room?
Yes, if you don't mind.
But what if I fail?
There is no grade for this test. It's merely a means to measure the full extent of your powers. That way, we'll know better how to deal with your particular needs.
I was talking about that, yes. I was saying, like, it must be... Like, I was doing it with, like, Persona and stuff. I always find it a bit funny when someone has to pretend to not know the twist in a game when they're streaming it. Like, I said, Persona, I was like, oh, that's Adachi, he's a pretty cool guy. Love Adachi, so I do. And with Silent Hill 2, yeah, oh, there he is. Also looking forward to hearing what you think of Cocaine Bear. I'm interested in seeing it. I'm looking forward to a movie. It's just like, I'm not expecting the fucking an Oscar-winning movie. I'm just expecting, like, right, you've sold me. You've got a cocaine bear that is attacking people. All I want, I mean, to be fair, it's my first time playing Sentinel 2. I've seen it before. Oh, nice. I have played Sentinel 2, but I own the PS2 version, but my time playing through it, I played through the HD collection, which, hot take, isn't that bad. I don't know what...
Okay. I'll try. But don't expect much.
Don't worry, Alison. Just do your best.
Here we go. Big Alison. Time back to free hot takes. What a Monday. It's not that it's not that bad. I didn't play 2 in the PS2 when I was younger. I only played 3 in the PS2. And it's not like... I'm not going to say it's the best way to play the game. But I don't think it's as bad as what people make it out to be.
Pretty good, didn't I?
One of 20... Excuse me? 22 robots? Holy shit. I can just be fireballs and shit. Well, we're gonna be here a wee while, boysies.
Guess you couldn't take the heat.
And our projectiles are ass because they shoot in like 3 different... What about this one? What's this do? Seemingly nothing. Top 3 X-Men, who are my favourites? Oh, now I'm on the spot. So I'm reading through Wolverine next week, and one of my favourite characters in that is Herman Glob, who is a student whose skin is see-through, and it's a waxy substance. That's his X-Men power. Again, not a hot take, but I like Wolverine. Everyone likes Wolverine. Though I do think he is a bit overexposed. I think there's a lot not cooler, but a lot other interesting ones you could follow. And who's my favourite? I'm trying to think my favourite stories. Like, who's the focus in that? I like a lot of the Claremont run. Like, again, my favourite runs from the Phoenix, like the start of the Phoenix Saga, all the way to probably Beast. I like Beast. Big Kelsey Grammer. He's probably my favourite. He's borderline war criminal, and oh my god, what's this in later ones? Oh, that's what that does. I mean, Nicholas Hoult, right? Oh, Nicholas Hoult does an alright job. I hated what they did with so I like this I like the movie Days of Future Past, but I hate that they suddenly have him going back and forth between like Beast and non-Beast forms. Like, when the whole thing is he needs to accept himself as Beast, and they suddenly have James McAvoy cutting about walking again and they say it's because of some drug that blocks his psychic powers or whatever. I wasn't a fan of that. But Nicholas Hoult does alright, especially in First Class is the only movie in that sort of reboot time, not reboot, the sort of past timeline that I don't mind, that I actually really like, because I like Days of Future Past, but not as much as First Class. And then Apocalypse is Boz, and Dark Phoenix is absolutely terrible. I'm starting to think you like any character played by Kelsey Grammer. I love me Kelsey Grammer, but as long as he doesn't open his mouth about his politics. And I'm not looking forward to the Frasier reboot because no one else has signed on for it apart from him, and they're doing a pure like his son, like the guy who played his son in the show, is about the same age that they're wanting, and they're not using them, so can't get about that. Right, there we go. Just get these ones. Ah. How did I not have a problem with this game? I totally forgot that was happening. I know, me too, until I see because he goes on like chat shows and talks about it a lot because he's got nothing else to do apart from like shitty direct-to-DVD movies or whatever, or direct-to-stream movies. But he'll go and be like, oh yeah, the Frasier reboot's happening. And then they'll always ask, oh, is Niles back? David Hyde Pierce? And he goes, no. Is Roz and Daphne back? No. And then Martin passed away, unfortunately, Big John Mahoney, so he can't come back. So it's just Frasier. Oh dear. And I've seen Kelsey Grammer's recent acting things. Like, if you get a chance, watch a movie called Money Plane. Money Plane is something special. Also, absolutely excuse me. Absolutely excuse me, 2 seconds. It's that bad that but you got Money Plane nearly killed me there. Big Kelsey strangling me. How dare I talk shit about the Fraser reboot? How dare I? I've just got the arse end of this cough, and I'll be fine, and then like literally didn't cough the whole day yesterday, and as soon as I go to stream, that's it, coughing fit starts.
That had to hurt.
Right, one more, and this is where I absolutely fuck it. Say Fraser reboot 3 times in the mirror and that summons Kelsey Grammer. Oh dear. I think I'm a bit too old for him though, because he does like his young wives.
We're getting some interesting readings on your powers.
He's wearing a MAGA hat.
To the test. While this is only an exercise, you are in a minimal amount of jeopardy.
Oh. Listen to that mid 2000s action, like early 2000s action movie music. 10 on 10.
Who's bad?
Right there we go, so it's fully stocked up. Oh god, there's another one. Yeah, I hate nowadays, like, you'll be a fan of a celebrity person and then they'll open their mouth about their politics, or they'll open their mouth about something that's, yeah, and you'll be like, oh no. Feel kind of bad for his sister, yeah. Oh, it was rough, yeah. No wonder he was on so as much drugs as what he was. Yeah, it was his sister got like brutally murdered by a serial killer, and they never found the body. And then his brothers were like diving, I think, and basically one of them had died. Oh, not died. One of them had something went wrong with it. One, another one went down to save the other one, and they both died. It was grim. So no wonder Big Kelsey taking as many drugs as they did. Oh man, I think I played this in the PS2. Hey Gus, how you doing, pal? How you feeling? Aye, this is a game I played a lot on the PS2 as a kid. Never finished it, so I'm going to try and slay this demon that's been in the back of my head for years that I've never beaten this. Wait, try and throw him into each other because that might stun them. Shit.
Much longer.
Oh no. Oh, it's okay. I was meant to lose, I think.
Indeed.
Also, first time Steve Bloom's voicing Wolverine, and he's the best Wolverine.
The safety protocols are failing. I'm getting her out of there. Wait.
Stop!
What just happened?
Mad rubber face Wolverine. Oh god.
Am I in trouble?
Not at all, my child. Scott?
Professor, I haven't seen energy readings like this since...
The Phoenix.
That's right. It looks like. Do you remember in was it X-Men 3? No, it was X-Men 3 and in
Are you all right?
Origins Wolverine, where the CG Patrick Stewart's look younger, and it's terrifying.
Destroying the danger room. I don't know what happened. I just sort of lost control.
Not to worry. This type of thing happens all the time. Besides, I think it gives Beast an excuse to make modifications to the equipment.
Well, I've had enough. I'm never setting foot in the danger room again.
I understand this was a very trying experience, but at some point you must try again. It's the only way you'll learn to master your powers.
But I won't need to learn about my powers if I never use them again.
That wouldn't be a wise course of action. I encourage you to take some time off and rest. When you feel better, come back to the danger room and try again.
It's okay, we'll try and turn you into
Professor Xavier.
a fucking weapon of mass destruction. That'll be fine. See, Modern Danger Room is so weird. The OG one from the comics was weird, but I really like the... I talk about this run a lot because I absolutely love this run. The Wolverine and the X-Men. So Wolverine, after Schism, becomes the headmaster of the Jean Grey School of Higher Learning. And Beast designs the new academy. The whole academy is a danger room. So the idea is they can go for training at anywhere. And also whenever the school's infiltrated or under attack, it can defend itself and stuff. But it goes haywire a lot, so you'll see students, like, there's one bit where two bully students, they're bullying this wee kid, and then they go into the toilet, and Wolverine goes, hey, hey, and, like, presses a button on the wall, and the toilet becomes a fucking danger room, you know? But Wolverine and X-Men, so I really recommend that run. And Spider-Man and the X-Men, which is a great run, because Spider-Man being filling in for this class of mutants that are just the how do I say it? You know, like the mutants that haven't got the interesting powers, the mutants that are like the ones that are just in the school because they're mutants, and it's really, really good. So like Spider-Man takes them on a field trip to the museum, and they get attacked by a character called Sauron, who's this Sauron's a whole kettle of fish. He's a genetic scientist who turns himself into a dinosaur, turns himself into a pterodactyl man. And there's this famous actually I'll get it up because it's one of my favourite comic things I've ever seen. So Sauron meme. One of my favourite panels in comic history. Just get it up now. Just get some of it's X-Men stuff that I love. This is... Where is it? Oh, well, I've deleted it by accident. Oh, that's a massive image. Let me just make it smaller. Because for some reason this image is... Actually, transform. There we go. Oh, I've made it a bit thicker. Anyway. So... Basically, he says, I'm turning people into dinosaurs with my technology, and then Spam says, you can rewrite DNA on the fly, and you're using this technology to turn people into dinosaurs. What the heck? You could cure cancer. And he goes, but I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs. Oh, Sauron, I love him. So silly. Such a great, 10 on 10. The best. Like, how do you write a good villain? Have him say, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to make the world a better place. I will turn everyone into dinosaur men. Oh, 10 on 10. The best. That's what we need in, like, that's what we need. Give me the, like, Marvel, if you're listening, Disney, Michael Mouse, big Michael Rat. So relatable as well. Let me direct the X-Men movie. I'll put Sauron in it. We'll have a great time. What's this? Review enemy bios. Oh, hello. Look at this hunk of man right there. Pyro and Toad. Everyone's boy, Big Mortimer. Oh, there's Toad there.
Hello, little girl. Come to talk to Toad, have you?
What?
I don't know if I should.
Why is the student just allowed to cut about and talk to the...
You're not frightened of poor old Toad.
No, I'm not afraid of you.
Toad's really a real name? Oh dear.
Is Toad really your name?
No, my real name's Mortimer Toynbee, but they call me Toad because of how I look. Say, would you mind letting me out of here for a few ticks? Just to stretch my legs?
Not if you gave me $1 million.
Oh, come on now. I promise to be good.
Well, I love Toad.
I'm leaving. I'm sure there's something else I should be doing.
Do talk to the professor. See if he could find it in his heart to let poor old Toad go free.
I love Toad. I wish they... Like, I know they had him in the first movie where he was... Was it Ray Park played him? Darth Maul? And he didn't... I don't think he said... I think he said like 1 or 2 lines. He was a goon that was made to get beaten up. And then in, I believe... Was it Days of Future Past? When it showed you Toad in fucking Vietnam or something like that, and like Mystique went and liberated them from like a POW camp or something like that. I wish there more with Toad, because he's one of the X-Men you could get pure, like, I know you're making it, the MCU movies have shown that they're willing to be a bit more violent, a bit scarier. You could get pure body horror. You could have a really horrible looking Toad, you know, that looks like it's pure monster. Anyway, I was start mission. I guess that's what I was doing. What's the mission?
We have a potential emergency. I received this brief transmission from Gambit a short time ago.
Strange voodoo down here. Morlocks are gathered. And that's no lie. Now they coming for me.
Professor, the Morlocks are after Remy. We gotta go save him.
I agree, Rogue. We must proceed with caution.
Who are the Morlocks?
They're a tribe of mutants who have isolated themselves from the general mutant populace. They're sewer dwellers, having built an entire secret society beneath the streets of Manhattan.
Yes, and in doing so they have become extremely hostile towards outsiders. I want a team to enter the sewers as quietly as possible and render aid to Gambit should he require it. Please keep contact with the Morlocks to a minimum.
That Cajun can't stay out of trouble, can he?
That's a trait you two share in abundance.
You get funnier by the day, Furball, you know that?
You have your mission, X-Men. Be on your way, there's no time to waste.
Fucking love the Morlocks. There's a really good... excuse me. Oh, sorry, I'm unmuted mid-cough. TV series Gambit was the best. Aye, Gambit was fucking awesome. The whole cast of the X-Men 90 show was fucking great. That's like my favourite group of X-Men. Maybe like a couple more you could add in that I wish they got. Like Marrow. Marrow's really cool. What team will we go with? Oh fuck, we can get Jubilee in. Right, so we've got Energy. Yeah. I hate that Wolverine's our best because he's really useful. But as much more 90s X-Men, 90s Spider-Man were class. Aye, then there was like the lower ones, which were like the Fantastic Four cartoon was fine. There was that Avengers cartoon called United They Stand, which I didn't really like. There was what else? There was there was the Silver Surfer cartoon. I think I've seen one episode of, but those were the two ones. The 90s X-Men, and then I still love the censorship in the 90s. I remember the Morbin episode where he's got the fucking suckers in his hands. I find that so much more horrible than than biting people. Imagine him having imagine getting attacked by a vampire and you're like, oh, right, big sexy vampires are giving me a bite in the lips, and he's got suddenly fucking on his horns, and he's like, oh, it's giving me that's heebie-jeebies. Morbius pops up and sucks you off. Oh dear. Oh dear. And then I remember it was really cool because it would be every episode would be featuring it was almost like guest characters would pop up. I remember there was one story I actually had it on video. It was a story arc called Sins of the Father, and a lot of it was talking about Darius and stuff. And I remember there was a whole story with the Kingpin, and then Daredevil got introduced, and it was so cool. And then Venom and Carnage. Aye, Venom and Carnage were class in that. The X-Men series was probably my favourite because I've always loved the X-Men. X-Men's been my favourite superhero team for as long as I can remember. Right. Did we put Wolverine or Beast in?
Beast.
What do we think? Wolverine or Beast? I prefer Beast, but because do you remember they done a storyline which had was it Secret Wars? It was like the last season as well. So let me just get what's that? Mutant Mastery. Acrobatics, grappling, critical strike, might. What's that? Lifting damage. Propeller kick. Get that. Bestial feats. What's that? Mentally focuses the mind. Can't upgrade toughness or grappling, improve strike. Yeah, that sounds good. Basic DNA generator. I'll keep the muscle accelerator. There we go. We can always, we will, because these missions we get fucking done in. So we're gonna have to trade out eventually. Where's leadership? Get leadership leveled up. Bestial feat sounds like a class OnlyFans. Oh, a big Kelsey Grammer OnlyFans, but he needs to do it as, like, in character as Beast. 10 on 10. Right, 2% chance of criticals, or yeah, fuck it, we'll get more energy with Cyclops because then we can start blasting away. Jubilee, let's get, what's that, Photo Flash. Detonate, energy to charge objects, maximum health, maximum energy. Can't be doing that. Detonate. There we go. The secret which in the comics is how Spidey got the Venom symbiote. Aye. I remember I went through a stage of just reading all these old ones, and I remember they said Secret Wars was exclusively made just to sell toys. So that's why they introduced a bunch of variants of characters, including like Spider-Man, like, you know, Spider-Man with a black suit and stuff. Right, there we go. And Lightning Fury, what's that? As lightning to immediately attacks, get that up. Leadership, get that as much as possible. Gets health regen and damage up. Oh, not health regen, damage and experience. Oh. If I keep her and Cyclops in the team together, they should be class. Then just level up Lightning Strike. That looks okay. And then we don't have any ability, I guess. Yeah, we don't have it. Ran out all stuff for Storm. That new emote. What's that? Big. I can't really make it what that is. Big fiery stick. Oh, the Morlocks. So, okay, people, remember what Professor Xavier said? Let's find Gambit, get out here with as little contact with the Morlocks as possible. There's a great, it's a flaming chainsword. Oh yeah, because it's your assault weapon in Shroud of the Avatar, I think. Is that what the game's called? Aye.
Because he's my best friend. He's my pal.
Oh.
He's my homeboy. My rotten soldier. He's my sweet cheese. My good time boy.
Yes. Cheers for the subscription, Jonathan. Subbing for more locks. Yes. There's a great episode in, well, I think I've not watched the show. It's probably not aged as well as I think it has. But there's a great episode of the show where you're in who is it? Oh yeah, Jean Grey and Cyclops, or they are having a date and they go off and get kidnapped by the Morlocks, and then everyone needs to go in and get them. It's where that meme happens, you know, where Wolverine's stroking the photo of Jean Grey, and then the other meme where it's Jean Grey and Cyclops kissing, and then Wolverine just sort of turns and looks at the camera. 10 on 10 television. Oh boy, sewers is everyone's favourite part of a game. Picking up all these. There we go. Make you only watch X-Men for the romance? Mate, I've read, I'm trying to remember, X-Men. I've read the main comics on and off for years, but I read mostly a lot of Ultimate X-Men, which X-Men are always shagging. Everyone's shagging everyone that's mental. Make you only watch X-Men. That sounds nice to remember. Yeah, I've never liked that. Absolutely never liked that. As soon as I found out what we did, I was like, even as a kid, I was like, because I like Wolverine when he's put in as a father figure to like Jubilee or Shadowcat or Armor, you know, whoever I like that part of him. I don't like the whole Jean Grey thing, especially in the Ultimate comics, because they especially say Jean Grey is young. Right, so so the big guys are resistant to... Go. Oh god, we're getting fucked up already. So the hit the wee guys with physical attacks. Don't stun me, you prick.
Thanks for playing.
There we go. Jubilee leveled up.
I'm large in charge.
Because I think they introduced the love interest angle before they... Because Wolverine was originally meant to be a teenager. And then it was originally meant to be a Wolverine that turned into a man. They had actually designed Wolverine and had him in the comics for years. I say years, for a good wee while, before they realised what they wanted to do with him and who Logan was, you know? Which I find mental. So that's probably why the sort of they've done the love interest thing until they, you know. The Jenga thing is partially replicated in sometimes, but aye, it's... Oh, physical resistance to just blast him with Cyclops' beams. Get oh, no! I need that health power up thing.
Surprise!
All if they've said, Press X was like, oh, please don't, you know, what we want is like, don't do much with the Morlocks, and we're just beating the fuck out of them in their own domain. Like, at this point, they have done nothing wrong. We are just running in and just mercilessly battering them. We're not even asking them if they know where Gambit is. We're just, look, I killed that man. Oh my god, Cyclops, Jesus Christ, air comboing the fuck out of that guy.
Walking away from this.
Oh Jesus. I wonder if they'll do Callisto. I can't remember, because this point in the game is just I can't really remember as much, but... Oh! Right, do I have anyone that can clog that drain up? There we go. Well, comics from the 80s, but I read the 70s UK imprints. There's a story of Peter Parker's where parents were against the Shield.
Affirmative.
And the other mission where they saved Wolverine from Hydra. It's a strange one. I've similar to what they've done in the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I've never liked what they've done with Peter Parker's parents. I like that they were just people, you know. Because as soon as you get it, because the whole gimmick of Spider-Man is that he's meant to be very relatable. And see if he's just a guy whose parents were just normal people. And he lives with aunt and uncle, who are much older than what I think aunt and uncle should be at his age. I'm not saying you can't have old aunt and uncles, but you know what I mean, like the age difference between his ma and Aunt May, or Uncle Ben, because Uncle Ben, the related by blood, must have been insane. All assumed it was great, and I think they specifically say that Ben Parker was, I think it's his mum's brother. I can't remember exactly, but yeah.
Sorry about that.
Like obviously now they've made Aunt May maybe. And obviously because Spider-Man's got a bit older, the age kind of does make a bit more sense. But seeing the initial comics, like I had a Marvel annual which was, I believe, 1996, I want to say. And a lot of it was the reprints of like the first ever issues, you know? So it's like the first ever X-Men, the first ever Spider-Man, first ever Fantastic Four, first ever Avengers, first ever Hulk. I fucking loved that comic. But aye, she's an old lady, like very old lady, you know.
Soon you ain't gonna be so pretty.
Okay, Jubilee just gotta ragdoll you and flash you with some fireworks. Yes, man. Oh shit. You can just aim it the giant. Excuse me. Oh, never mind. Fucking beast just uppercutted him to his death. Right, don't lose Jubilee. You know, and for the last like maybe 10, 15 years in the comics, Jubilee has been a vampire. I can't remember why they made when she was made a vampire, but yeah, she's a vampire. I can't remember storyline that did it in because I. Oh shit, Jubilee's dead. Well.
You're done for, pretty.
We'll bestial feats, there we go. Oh, now I've got health. There we go. So it is. Oh no, we don't have Wolverine, do we? What I'll do is I'll trade Wolverine in next time. Oh no!
Combo. A little help would be appreciated.
Shit! I'm getting it out of there. Shit! This is bad. This is really bad. Wish I can just take this guy, can't I? Just beat the fuck out of him. Shit! It's just Cyclops and Storm left. Shit! Storm, get out of there!
So tough. All right.
Shit. No. Oh, healing items.
I need help right now.
This is going south fast. I know it's ragdoll this wee guy. Oh, you know what? Fuck it, we're just gonna run through. Oh Jesus. Let's hope I've got some iframes and I'm opening doors and shit like that. Oh, there we go. Oh, we made it through there. Oh, that was scary. That was really scary, in fact.
Assistance would be greatly appreciated.
Oh no. There's no... I was kind of hoping there'd be like a save point as soon as I came up here, but... Oh, spikes! Where did they come from? Oh, let's just head through here. Shit.
Give me a hand here.
Oh. Well, we've been wiped. I bet I was right beside like a fucking save point or something like that. So I was thinking to myself, oh, I could do 2 missions this stream. I don't think I'll be able to get 2 missions done. Right. The lads, actually. So Beast done alright. I might trade out. Fuck it, I'll get Wolverine back in.
Wolverine.
Hate to need to use him so much, but yeah, I don't want to risk losing the team again. Actually, give me 2 seconds. I'll grab my phone. So let me see if I can do this. So on the... Actually, no, I forgot. I've got the buttons messed up. Because there are codes to unlock stuff. Like, you can unlock costumes stuff. Well, I can't... have a look. See if I can do this. Right, X-Men, Legends, GameCube, codes. Unlock all costumes. I'll maybe do that to give a team a little bit of flair, because I think you unlock most costumes after you actually beat the game. Right, here we go at the main menu, so we're gonna exit to the main menu. So we're gonna go up, Right, left, down, down, start. Up, up. Right, left, down, down, start. Did it work? See, all the costumes. Beat the game, beat the game, beat the game, beat the game, beat the game. Did it work? It did not. Maybe it means that the... It says the menu, maybe it means this pause menu. Oh, I know why it might not have worked. Two seconds. I think I put... There we go. That's what I was looking for. Just to get a team a wee bit of flair, you know? I know in X-Men the Legends 2, which I think is a much better game. Again, I like this game, but X-Men Legends 2 is just a really, really good game. Right, what cost we got?
Jubilee.
That was the same.
Wolverine.
What is that costume?
Wolverine.
Oh, it's only...
Cyclops. Cyclops. Storm. Storm.
You know what, I think I like the original costumes. It was Beast.
Beast.
Human Beast.
Beast.
Nah.
Iceman. Iceman.
What's Nightcrawler's one?
Nightcrawler.
Actually, I'm not as big fan of the extreme costumes.
Jean Grey. Jean Grey.
Jean Grey doesn't have one.
Rogue. Rogue.
Rogue doesn't have one either. Oh dear. And then the classic costumes you get if you beat the game. But we won't be seeing that. It's just the extreme costumes can unlock. Anyway, who was in my team? Who did I chuck out there?
Jean Grey.
Was it Jean Grey? No, it wasn't. It was Jubilee.
Jubilee.
Was it Jubilee? Yeah. The brown one from the OG. I really like Wolverine's his brown and tan costume. Really like that. It's a really cool design. I think my favourite one, I think what my favourite Wolverine costume is. I'm a big goth, so I like the X-Force, like just black version of his costume, because, you know, big goth and stuff like that. But original black and original yellow and blue. Well, not original because the first appearance is the whiskers and stuff, but I mean, like, you know, the costume that's seen as his classic one, you know. That tends to be my favourite. Like, that's what I wish. I know black leather was in at the time because, you know, superhero movies were seen as silly, so everyone had black leather and stuff. But I wish, like, and again, Apocalypse kind of done this well. One of the few things I'll give that movie credit for. I wish they, you know, they had that, and I was like, they had the characters look a bit more colourful. Like, you know, Nightcrawler had his black and red costume. Oh shit!
I can't hold out much longer.
Oh, you're resistant to that, so we'll just blast you with I-beams. Cool. Like, first thing I'd do is I've got it right. Wolverine, you're in the blue and yellow. Because Marvel's showing that we can get people wearing their silly costumes. Like, I think that's what people like in comic movies now. Like, we spent so long going at, oh, because DC was resistant to the Wonder Woman movie because I don't know if it'd sell, but at the time Marvel was going, oh, here's Chris Pratt in a tree, which, you know, which went on to be one of their biggest franchises. He's a fucking raccoon in a tree. So if you can do that, I'm sure you can get Wolverine in his wee blue and yellow costume. Just shut that, because that makes sure they won't respawn. Then just get blasting away. Shit, I may have ran ahead and may have made this worse for myself. So what we will do is we're just gonna run. Wait, so they can stun. Cool, we'd rather not do that. So if I can just stick to try and run and then use uppercuts when they get in the way. There we go. Just get up to where we were. And hopefully not lose anyone along the way. I'm fine if I take it slow like this. It's when I get a bunch of them that run at once, that's when you can get overwhelmed. Especially there's so, like, that's one thing they don't put in as much as the resistant enemies in X-Men 2. It'll be like maybe like one guy specifically will have like a resistance instead of like everyone will have either a physical or energy resistance or mental resistance, you know. 2 is definitely a lot easier, which I like. I'm still enjoying this, even though it's fucking solid.
X-Men, give me a hand here.
Soon you ain't gonna be so pretty.
I mean, is Cyclops pretty? Oh, it's a lot of boys. Just let them come through that door one by one, then I can just slide in. Or not, or there can be a big gaggle of boys there.
Hey guys, I'm in big trouble here.
So, do you believe we're escaping? I think that's where I got to where I died. Because I remember that door especially being... Nope, it's not. It was this place I got to. Because I was absolutely fucked when I got here. Yeah, because they all came through this door here and... I can just get by them. Shit.
Hey guys, I'm in big trouble here.
Right, okay, this door was not even the right way.
Whoa, this is gonna be fun.
Excuse me, pal, excuse me. Don't mind me, I'm just making my way through the Morlock tunnel without hitting anyone. The X-Men Legends pacifist run, let's go! Oh wait, why are we destroying the things? I thought we were meant to be doing like a sneaky try to like stealthily save Gambit instead of... Oh dear god. There are so many enemies! Probably a bad play to jump down here, but... I'll get some separation between me and these boysies. Shit. Cyclops is dead. Man, they love just throwing boys at you, don't they? Right, here we go. Mainland Reservoir. Is this where I was going? Or have I just went in a circle?
A little help here.
Don't have any healings, but oh! Save point, there we go. I can trade people out and get fresh boys in. Oh, I can pick up more health packs, which is good. And oh my god, it's more expensive to bring people back now. Holy shit. Well, Cyclops is one of our main boys. And who's really weak? Jubilee. Jubilee's literally a bit of dice. We'll send Beast in instead. Right, let's go. We can take this fight here and try and... Actually, first of all, I'm going to save here. I need to find a way to grind out fucking credits and just do that off stream. I want to find out in Danger Room missions. But actually, I need to finish a mission before... Oh my god, look at this gaggle of fucking...
I feel reborn.
Combo! Most invigorating. Get over here, or I'm done. Right.
Shit, Wolverine's dead. Wolverine's the one I really didn't want to die.
Better luck next time.
Actually, visit Forge. Actually, no, I can do danger missions here. Current items, can I sell stuff? I can sell stuff. Oh. I am not selling health packs. Are you selling health packs? Oh. I should forget the button to... Try to remember the button, sorry.
Cyclops.
Right, there we go. Oh, I'm Wolverine. I need to get Wolverine back. So, sorry, Beast.
Wolverine.
Hmm. Hmm.
Wolverine.
Wolverine. I'll stick to the original. Right, can I get healing factor up? Not sharpness, but I'll take that. Level 12, I need to be. 2 more levels, which was toughness. Maximum health, critical strike. There we go. No point. Oh, Jean Grey's got some points. Was that telekinetic combat? Get that up. Sonic strike. And critical strike. There we go. Oh, I should have got that, but oh well. Level 15, level 14. And 3, get focus and somebody to get our health up. There we go, and then we'll save after this, because I think we cleared that big fight. I was like, oh, relax with a nice wee X-Men game I played as a kid. This game is fucking solid. I suppose the rest of them, like, I played Ultimate Alliance not long ago. Ultimate Alliance never gets that hard. Ultimate Alliance is actually a pretty easy game. Mainly because I was playing it on normal, you know, but wait, have we leveled up already? Some have not leveled up. Oh well, I can do it afterwards. Okay, if I just keep it to... Mikey, have you romanced Nightcrawler yet? Not yet. Nightcrawler will not be getting romanced. Big Colossus will be though.
You're done for,
Big Peter Rasputin. How you doing, Sean? How's your day going?
I thought you were tougher than that.
We are in the tunnels looking for Gambit though, who's another stud. Kick the fuck out of the wee Morlocks. These poor mutants that are like just trying to get by and try to survive. We're coming, we're destroying their home. We're kicking doors down and shit like that and just beating the fuck out of them because we're specifically told by Professor X, oh here, can you not like batter all of them? Can you not like cause a fucking incident by like just getting for a rescue? Right, and then you walk around here. I was going to jump over there, but that's probably not the best idea. There's spikes at the bottom of that pit. Also, the greatest sewers are this wide open and stuff. Also, Sean, I can't watch JSWs. Have you ever seen the greatest comic panel in history? Oh! Then we're already getting attacked.
I thought you were tougher than that.
I think Jean Grey might be the best character because she can use both. She can use both physical and mental damage for the. Or damn, anyway. So there's a storyline called Spider-Man and the X-Men, where Spider-Man is a fill-in teacher or substitute teacher for one of the classes at the academy, and it takes the kids on a day trip to a museum where they run into the X-Men villain Sauron, who is a genetic scientist who experiments with dinosaur DNA. And this is what they say when they meet. With the DNA we liberated from the grave desecration you call a museum, I have perfected the Sauronization process. You rice paper puppets will be given forms befitting Earth's most dominant species. Wait, so you can rewrite DNA on the fly and use that technology to turn people into dinosaurs? Well, that technology could cure cancer. But I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs. Oh, the best. Absolute best. Like I said, Disney, Marvel, give me the rights. Let me do the X-Men MCU movie. I will do that. I will put Sauron in it. He'll be my big bad. They'll be sitting there like, also Mikey, who do you want to bring in as your big bad guy? And they're like, Magneto? Like, nah. Apocalypse? Nah. Mr. Sinister? Nah. The Hellfire Club? Nah. Oh, and they'll be like, oh, you're thinking like some big like Onslaught, aren't you? I'm like, nah, not Onslaught. I kinda want to do Sauron. And those look at me funny. I'm like, you'll see. Yeah, I think Jean Grey's the best character for this level.
Surprise, surprise!
So next game, the X-Men 2, I'm kind of confused about what to do because there's multiple versions of the game on quite a few different consoles, and each of them have unique. I say unique. They all have different, like, some have different characters, some of them have different, not secret bosses, but they have, like, their own things in them. So I'm genuinely curious about what version I should play. I might do the PS2 because that's the one I played. The PSP has extra characters in it. I can't remember if the GameCube does. It's a PC version that I don't know if I'll be able to get running because, you know, PC gaming and stuff. But we'll see. I'll do a wee bit of reading, see if I can even just get a PC version and mod the extra characters in. Maybe. Or see if the extra characters are even worth looking at. I think I've went in the circle, boysies. Let me... Objectives. Shut off the water flow. Rescue Gambit. Yeah, I've been here before. Yeah, because I came in here and there's a big fucking massive fight that I had a lot of trouble with. Oh, Wolverine's popping his claws. Why is he doing that? I ran through... Right, oh, there's two doors here, I see. Let's do a save. We'll try the... I would have ran here, so I'll try the other door. Because in my mind, I would have ran here and then ran straight to that one. Yeah, I think because I need to turn them off and I can go down there. Try the west trunk line.
You're in for a world of hurt.
I feel bad for Sophie Turner because she was given no time. Like, oh, you're doing one X-Men movie and then suddenly you have to go straight into the fucking Phoenix saga in one movie where you're not allowed to use half the characters that you use.
Got it.
Man. Thing is, the Phoenix saga is something you need to build up. You need like basically the same level of attention that they gave Infinity War, you know? Like, that's the level of work you have to put into that storyline. Otherwise, it will not work. it's got that much build up, that much backstory. There's events that lead to it. You know, you need to introduce certain characters before then. It's why they've done it twice blows my mind, because the first one went terribly. X-Men 3's bad movie, but it's by far not even the worst movie in the X-Men franchise.
X-Men, I need help right
Shit,
now.
Jean Grey and Storm got taken out there. Fuck. That's bad. Because I'm not getting any healing items.
Yes.
This is bad. Right, I'm just gonna run through these. Go get Wolverine, who's got the healing factor and is my most powerful character. I'm just gonna run through them because someone drop health. Please drop health. I got an upgrade to carry 15 of the health packs, but nobody's dropping anything.
You ain't walking away from this.
Get back here.
I'm the best at what I do.
There we go. Shit, big guy. If we can just knock him down and slow him down, then
I feel as strong as a hurricane.
fuck off, wee guy. There we go. Oh, he's already dead. There we go. Listen here. Could you be heating off? You're cooking? Yeah, I'll put it off in a second.
Bring it on, Gene Joke.
What did he call me? The Morlock population has been decimated. We were told specifically, don't do much with them. Like, be in and out, stealth mission basically, and we've already been here. I'm just gonna load the save because I didn't you come this way at all. And Jean Grey died for nothing. We've killed so many Morlocks who were just sitting there, minding their own business in the sewers, enjoying their life, you know, away from humans, away from persecution, and suddenly Wolverine kicks the door down and just goes, right, the East Trunk Line was in the West one, wasn't it? So I'm in the East one. I see. Pardon me. You'd be a Morlock. Don't think the sewers are very wheelchair accessible. Oh, I made a bridge. Didn't realise I'd done that, but that's a shortcut, I think. Also, I just burped, so excuse me, boysies.
You're done for, pretties.
I heard someone say something, but I can't see anyone. You know what X-Men game was... Oh, I'm trying to think, because I remember late 90s, 2000s being very good for like licensed games, especially there was... Shit, Jean Grey got killed again.
That was a blast.
Well.
Surprise, surprise.
Got it.
You know what, just go. That one's for Jean Grey. She dies all the time, so it's fine.
Will do.
Let's start blasting the big guy.
You ain't seen the last of me.
Oh yeah, ain't no one standing in my way.
You ain't walking away from this.
We're just gonna run through. No wonder I've never got any health, because we're just getting decimated by like thousands of Morlocks. There's so many Morlocks. Does that mean they could fucking overthrow us? Hope Mikey takes. I hope the right actor takes over the role of Wolverine, like Mark Wahlberg. Oh, like Marvel has went out of the way and done some interesting casting, which I'm genuinely interested who would play it, because Wolverine is the biggest character that they've not... How the fuck did I get in there?
Help! I'm losing this fight.
There we go. Right, back the way we go. There we go, and just try and run through all this. You know, they go for someone like David Harbour. I think they've already used David. Yeah, David Harbour was Red Guardian in Black Widow and also in the upcoming Thunderbolts movie. Which, the thing is, he'd be a not bad shout if, like, if I was given, like, on the fucking 0% chance that Disney fucking went, oh Mikey, here, you're a good, I don't know, you're a streamer and a wrestler, would you like to direct X-Men and do the casting and stuff? I'm trying to think who I'd get. Oh, poor Jean Grey. I probably wouldn't have Wolverine in it, even though he's the biggest one. I'd probably go with, so there's a character in the Ultimate Universe called Jimmy Hudson, who is Wolverine's son, who was adopted when he was young. He might hear like Josh Trank, just give us a movie. I won't destroy any hotel rooms, if that's any better, and blame it on my dogs. But I can't get Jean Grey back. Okay, let's get right, who we get? Rogue, Jubilee, Nightcrawler, Iceman, or Beast? Who we voting for? But I would get like Jimmy Hudson, and maybe get... I'm trying to think, who would... Like, a young actor? Chandler Riggs, maybe? You know, the kid that was in Walking Dead? Or, I don't know, go one of the guys that was in Stranger Things, maybe like Darcy Montgomery, or the guy who played Eddie Munson, you know, something like that. Get him to play Jimmy Hudson, who's like Wolverine's kid that was given up when he was a kid, you know, and it's all about him learning about his legacy and stuff like that, and learning that, yeah, your dad was Wolverine. Well, by the way, there's this big mutant civil war, and Magneto's wanting you on his side. Let's go with Jubilee.
Jubilee.
What's that? Bait. You know, as the enemy's attack. Ooh, could be useful. Independence Day. Level did I get? Level 15s when I get all the alts. I'll go sell some more stuff once.
I'm in major league trouble.
Yeah.
My God, Jubilee, what happened? We just brought you out. Well, I'm going to have to go do off stream is sit and grind out danger room missions, which give you things that you can buy, like it's like Guardians of the Galaxy game, but you do get to play as characters with different abilities. God damn it.
I'm on it.
God damn it, Sean. Thing is, I went back and played the Guardians of the Galaxy game. That game's fucking class. That's a really good game. Here we go, Morlock Haven. Get away from me, sun skunks. We don't want your type down here. Look for a man named Gambit. Have you seen him? I said get away from me. The fucking Thieves Guild down here. Hi, can I help you? Have you seen a man named Gambit? Last we heard he was in the sewers. No, but you might ask Healer. He knows everything that goes on down here. Healer? Oh. You can't jump in sort of non-combat hub worlds. I thought I got stuck there. Let's cut out his Jubilee. Jubilee's cooler. I like Jubilee. Go away. Marrow warned us not to talk to you. I fucking love Marrow. Marrow became leader of the Morlocks, but because when I started reading comics, mainly, she was in the X-Men. She was my favourite. She's got this ability where she can grow her bones out with her body and use them as like claws or whatever. And she's my favourite character in Marvel's Capcom 2. She's fucking class. Get away from me. Oh, sorry, I said the same thing. There she is, as Marrow. She's fucking awesome.
Upworlders, you have no business in the realm of the Morlocks. Be gone from here.
She's the same person that voices Magma, I'm sure. Are you the leader of the Morlocks?
Yes, I am Marrow. We have no need for the likes of you down here in our dark world.
Wait, is that Erico? Oh, it might be. Give it a wee gander, Sean. We're searching for a mutant named Gambit.
Gambit. Yes, I've met him. But he's not been seen in our tunnels for a very long time.
Are you sure? A short time ago we received radio transmission saying he was in your tunnels.
The radio transmission was obviously wrong. Your friend is not down here.
What did we do to anger you?
You anger me because you live in a world of light and beauty, while we outcasts are forced to live in darkness.
You're more than welcome to leave the sewers and join us in the sun.
Liar! You speak sweet phrases, but you don't mean them. Mark my words. Soon we Morlocks will be treated as equals to those who walk in sunlight.
We're gonna continue our search for our friend.
It's useless. You won't find him here.
Well, nah, it's Aunt May. Nancy Linari?
Stay in my tunnels at your own risk, Upworlders. But be warned that beautiful people don't last long here. It's useless. You won't find him here.
Well, I remember Marrow from a X-Force comic I read when I was like 12. Yeah, Marrow's really cool. I always remember there was a storyline with her and Colossus, and they get trapped and by Mikhail Vesputin, who's Colossus's brother, who's also a mutant. But Marrow, she's so cool. And the thing is, they never like... X-Men does this thing where they'll really push heavily like people out with the most famous, you know, like the 90s group. That's the most famous group. They'll try for years to push this person as like a strong member of the X-Men, and then they'll just go like, oh, just forget about them afterwards, you know. And unfortunately, that happened to my woman, you know. That happened to Marrow. Upworlders, watch out for Marrow. She doesn't take kindly to strangers. Who's Marrow? She's leader of the Morlocks. But we're here looking for our friend Gambit. Don't want to cause any trouble. Doesn't matter to Marrow. She hates anyone who isn't a Morlock. I mean, we just arrived. I need to finish my objectives. Yes, man, Toad is voiced by Quark from Deep Space Nine. Yeah, Toad's got a really thick, big Cockney accent on him. Right, so we're looking for a guy called Healer. Healer? I hardly know her, but hey. Morlock. Can't go through there. This voice cast is really strange because Colossus is voiced by, I forget his name, but your man that was in Terminator 2 as the psychiatrist. I'm looking for a guy who looks like he could be a healer. Right, I know you're right. You don't like my type, but cool, I get it. Oh, here we go.
Greetings. Unless I'm mistaken, you are the X-Men.
Yes, we are. How'd you know?
Ah, every Morlock has heard of you.
Maybe it was the outfits. Who are you?
I am the healer. I am the spiritual leader of the Morlocks. I am also a skilled herbalist.
What's a herbalist?
I care for the sick of our tribe by creating medicines from various plants. Given the proper ingredients, I would be happy to make healing potions for you.
Oh, that's really useful. Have you seen a mutant named Gambit down here?
Marrow has forbidden any discussion of the subject.
Seems like there's more going on than anyone's willing to tell us.
I cannot answer that.
But I would warn you to be wary should you search our tunnels for the Cajun thief.
We've been attacked several times. Why are the Morlocks so agitated?
These are confusing times for my people.
What do you mean?
Marrow is losing sight of what her people want. She's leading them down a violent path. I, on the other hand, am trying to steer us towards peace. Never have Marrow and I been so divided on an issue.
Could you show us what you have for sale? Now visit Healer's Den to extraction points during missions to buy and sell items. You can now access a grab bag for a chance at unique and powerful equipment, or danger room discs. For a fee, you may reach the grab bag and take what you will, but... Oh, they cost like $300. A lot of money. It's still something. It's, you know... I'll sell some of the energy ones, because I don't need them as much as I need the health ones. There we go, right. So we're in a better situation than what we were. We can go and buy, we can actually buy healing items now. Right, anyway. Large map, see where I'm going. Is it only one entrance, one exit? Guess so. I wish I could do that on that like quick button, but excuse me. Mainline north. Oh, there he is. Big Gambit himself. Big bowl cut. No, it's not a bowl cut, is it?
Guys, I'm in big trouble here.
Jeez, I've had the health things for. Get blasting. Fucking Jubilee. Hey, easy. How you doing, pal? How's your day going? Shit, I need... Oh, thank you for the follow, easy.
Need more power to do that.
Right, there we go. At least this guy's dropping shit. Cool.
Sorry about that.
How you doing, pal? How's your day going? I've been asking this to people who have popped in. Who's your favourite X-Man? I assume you've popped in because you've seen X-Men Legends. But thank you so much for the follow. Let's do a wee save. Even though we're not in the best situation. Cyclops. Oh, bold choice. I will say, I never liked them as a kid. That's because I was a big Wolverine fan. But oh no, I just dropped that Morlock to their death. Whoops.
Yeah.
But I really like what they've done since Schism with Cyclops, how he's doing the whole Magneto's right thing. I like that. How they've made him this more militant, like, extremist. If I can switch between these two, we should be okay. Because Wolverine can just slice through the guys who are weak to physical, and then Cyclops can just blast the... Oh! I mean, it's just a bit of wall we can destroy. Morlock Goth. Oh! And the Goths are the healers. Just blasting some Cradle of Filth. Blasting some Mirror Throne to rejuvenate your pals. Let's go. Right. That guy. Where's the...
I need help right now. Will do.
Hey, Cyclops is weak. Shit, there we go. Then just get punching. Just gotta punch a couple things, hopefully drop some healing items.
Right.
I've got a horrible feeling that this is the same way we've came in. But the map actually. What turns up? Right, so the map is still sort of like, because the only way I've learned is like the map will sort of show itself off as you're walking if it is the way, if it's new, if that makes sense. But you know, like fog of war, whatever you want to call it, will disappear. I didn't mean to use that. Fuck. We did get the Gambit loading screen, which tells me that we're maybe going in the right direction. Well, we'll just switch to Wolverine, just cut through these boys. Well, I really should just focus on getting... Oh, right, we got big brute boys coming. Just switch to Wolverine, take care of the Morlock Claw. What's that wee nasally? We'll meet again, X-Men!
Need more power to do that.
Oh, I wish we had Jean Grey back. We could do the fucking... Oh, wait, what? Oh, the Goth can bring... Goth can resurrect his pals. Wait, take him down first. Or them, I'm not sure on the... with the ambiguous gender.
Some superhero you are.
Fear me, bad guy.
There we go, Jubilee's been rezzed. Wait, was the Goth taken down? Wait, what direction are we going in now? Right, there we go. I need to go across this way.
Whatever.
You ain't walking away from this.
Wait, who's attacking us? You know what? I know we had we had Ultimate Alliance. It's technically still going because I think Ultimate Alliance 3 came out. When did Ultimate Alliance 3 come out? I'm amazed there's any Morlocks left at this point. We've just brutally murdered so many of them. Right, so I love Jubilee. She's my favourite character as a kid because you know she's obviously the audience surrogate. She's not very good, so we're probably just gonna keep her in the party for like,
Sure thing.
you know, favourite sort of things, but we're probably not gonna use her, you know. I should probably trade it to like Beast or something like that. But all the walkthroughs and all the guides I've seen, they say specifically use I don't know, that guy dropped. I don't know if he's dead or...
Keep trying.
They said just use fucking Cyclops and Storm. A danger room disc. Focus. Shit.
Give me a hand here.
Whoa, this is gonna be fun.
Gotta run through here because you just put down the Goth. Okay, this is bad. Oh my god, there's so many. Right, fuck. Storm's been killed. Not a fan of that. Right, so I wish I could go to healer and just pay some money and they just go, oh, here you go, you're all healed, right? Jubilee's getting traded out because she is like one shot away from dying.
Jean Grey.
And Cyclops is literally a tap away from it. Like I could breathe in Cyclops and it might kill him. And I think if you change out characters, it respawns. Like there'll still be guys in the room trying to kill us. We'll go to Forge and we're going to sell some of the... I don't want to sell the... 95 damage, punching kick. Right, so keep that for... versus robot, so it's very specific. Wrath of Wendigo. Sell Wrath of the Wendigo. Sell Jubilee. We're not probably not going to use Jubilee much, so I'll just sell the. Right, and then basic tissue generators. Regenerates 2 sec up to 25% after 5 idle seconds. That's really good. But we need to save up and buy more healing items. Ah, excuse me. Visit healer. How much to grab? Like 8 grand. Fuck. A lot of money. Gotta change team and then. Oh fuck, Storm got murdered in the 2 seconds that we were.
Beast.
In the literally 2 seconds that we were looking away. Blue, let's go. Energy burst, full flash. Will Wolverine get expertise, which adds striking and agility? Can't get leadership up. There we go. 2 points in optic sweep, which is like fires at a cone of light, I think, which does more damage. But everyone's been upgraded. Going to accept, and as soon as we come at this, I'm gonna do a save. Might not be the best situation to save in, but your old dad doesn't have much of a choice. Literally, the mid, everyone's swinging like punches and shit.
Next.
There's 2 goths here that are just gonna res their pals. Right, there we go, just keep them and then blast the 2 big boys. Oh wait, Jubilee's dead. Shit. Literally look away and then our X-Man's down. This is no ideal. Let's get Jean Grey back in. Right, oh, the lads. Excuse me. I actually coughed midway through saying the lads there. And I think it... Yep. The lads. How long have we gone? 2 hours. Yeah, I think we can push forward a little bit forward. We can maybe try and finish this mission. That was me thinking, oh, it'll be 2 hours. I can finish 2 missions in that time. Oh no. Oh no, this game is making me work for it. Because there's about 15 missions in this game, I believe. Some of them are a bit shorter than others. That's not counting side missions that you can do. That I've been doing some side missions on the side. Oh fuck, there's Marrow. We'd fight Marrow. I think we might. Which kind of gutting because I think Marrow's cool as fuck. Gambit, are you okay?
Bonjour, mes amis. Oh, I'm fine. It's good to know a man can count on his friends. We?
Marrow, let Gambit go. Mind fucking Channing Tatum was meant to play Gambit all the time, like every 2 weeks to be like, oh, the Channing Tatum Gambit movie's definitely happening. I think he's calling up Marvel now going, hey guys, is my chance yet? Spider's not made that joke in Deadpool yet.
Never! We'll fight you beauties to the death before we give the Cajun up. Prepare for pain.
Wait, where's Marrow? Where is she? Why did Beast... What happened to Beast? Couch using up all my... Since she's so weak to Cyclops' blast, shit.
You have won, X-Men. For now. But this is only the first round.
Why did you take Gambit prisoner?
We caught him spying on us, like a rat in the shadows. I can't have some two-bit thief complicating my plans.
Let us take Gambit and we'll leave.
Very well. But don't let us catch that Cajun in our sewers again.
There we go. Yeah, like, see, in the late 90s and early 2000s, like, starting from probably... Like, I like the X-Men Mutant Academy games. They're not the deepest fighting games. They're not the... You know, they're not Third Strike by any means, but I enjoy them. Then you get things like X-Men Next Generation, which I thought was cool as fuck, especially for the time. Then you've got... Okay, have you in a second, Gambit?
Old Gambit done already picked the lock.
What are you doing down here?
I was hearing the Morlocks were getting cozy with the Brotherhood. Thought maybe I better check it out, you know? Then they, done caught me.
Guess you're not as lucky as you thought.
Oh, I don't know about that. After all, y'all be here saving me.
Let's get out here before Marrow comes back and takes us all prisoner. There we go, mission complete. Great job, mission accomplished, but your work isn't done yet. I was good picking up more stuff, but ah well, got caught. And here we go, are we going? Oh god, we're going straight into our mission. No even time to breathe.
X-Men, I apologize for the telepathic intrusion, but from data gained at the Harp facility, I believe we've determined where the Brotherhood will strike next.
Is this the location Toad told us Mystique was so interested in?
Yes, Scott. And that location is the USS Arbiter.
Ain't that the new submersible aircraft carrier?
Indeed. Its exact coordinates are being uploaded to you now.
Professor, you don't suppose that the Arbiter is where they're keeping
Storm, I pray it is not. But you must proceed there immediately and stop the Brotherhood before they're able to achieve their goal.
Don't worry, Professor.
The card. There he is.
Dead in their tracks.
It's actually Patrick Stewart doing the voice for this.
Most confident you will, Wolverine. Good luck, X-Men.
Because he voiced Professor X in quite a lot of stuff around this time. This is pretty cool. USS Arbiter, North Atlantic Ocean. Oh fuck, it's under attack. Don't even have a second to gather our thoughts. I don't know why it's giving us Iceman instead. Oh wait, we can use Gambit now. Oh wait, Jean Grey for some reason is... Can't use her as mission.
Rogue. Gambit.
There's Gambit, everyone's boy.
Gambit.
I like his purple one better, it's closer to his comic one. It's a bit lumpy looking though.
Gambit.
Also I like doing this.
Gambit. 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 Gambit.
There we go. You know what? We'll auto. Let him level. That'll probably give us a wee balance bit and auto. There we go. And got no equipment for Gambit, so I don't know if we're going to use you yet. Not use Nightcrawler, have we? Auto.
Nightcrawler.
Oh, that's a horrible costume for Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler.
Oh yeah, we used Nightcrawler in the classic costumes. No, the classic mission where you're fighting Sentinels and shit. Oh fuck, it's Blob. Round 2. We have to stop Brotherhood, but the safety of the Arbiter crew is our main priority. Unfortunately, they're probably going to see us as enemies, so keep your guard up. You know what, boysies? We'll be digging into this next time. Wait, what costume? Oh no, I thought... I thought it's just the shadows. I thought we had different costumes. But we'll be digging into this next time. Let me just do a wee save. So we done the flashback mission where we fought Sentinels. We went and saved Gambit from the Morlocks. And now the USS Arbiter is under attack by the Brotherhood. And we're going to go save it. But we'll have to wait till next time. Let me just do a wee save here. Because you need to save multiple times just to make sure. Because otherwise it doesn't work. Overwrite successful. There we go. Right, boys, let me just... Everyone say goodbye to the X-Men. They're doing their best.
Affirmative.
Got...
Time you freaks learned a lesson.
It's the Lance Henriksen Brotherhood from that one movie. No, I'm afraid Stone Cold is not canon with the X-Men franchise. But anyway, we'll be transferring over to this screen. And let me get some music on the go. There we go, some Marvelous Capcom 2. Keeping with the X-Men theme. I forgot to let go of that there. Right, as usual, boys, thank you so much for joining us. I've been Mikey. Thank you so much for the follow, Easy. 332355. There we go. And thank you for subscription, Jonathan. I'm trying. So I put a schedule up on my Discord. And I forgot it already. What day? Tuesday tomorrow. So we're back at 2 o'clock. We'll be back tomorrow at 2 o'clock. I don't know what... I think I said we were playing Far Cry Blood Dragon. We'll be playing that or X-Men. Not quite sure yet. Bye. As usual, boys, I've been Mikey. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Hopefully I'll catch you in my next stream. But until then, boys, have a good day. Have a great rest of your week. Most importantly, boys, have good mental health. Look after yourselves. I'll see you next time. See yous!
Place to hide, no place to run, no place to run. Mutant age has now begun.